Good morning, Jim Barrett from RJO Futures. It is Wednesday morning, March 26th. Okay, we got a week's perspective on the Fed meeting, on Yellen's first Fed meeting. That did rock the market a little bit temporarily, but a week later, the 30-year yields are basically unchanged after the two-day jump back again last Wednesday and Thursday, March 19th and March 20th. The ultra long bond, the yields are actually lower. Now, it highlights the real action here was in the curve. The shorter part of the curve, the 5 years, yields are still higher than March 19th. Why? There were a few comments on possibly finally lifting or allowing very short-term rates to rise a very subdued amount sometime in 2015. We'll see. Again, the long end of the curve is taking it all in stride, and it basically is sort of skeptical that there would be any real reason to raise rates given kind of the anemic growth in the economy. Anyways, of course, back on the 19th, they cut by $10 billion the amount of long bonds and mortgages, but they're still purchasing 55 billion at a 55 billion rate. So reports that may jar the kind of tight trading range we're in coming up shortly. Well, we had durable goods today. They were slightly higher. No big deal. There's a 5-year note auction today. So we'll see if the slightly higher rates at that part of the yield curve attract some bidding, and possibly they will, and possibly those things recover a little bit. Anyways, tomorrow GDP, pending home sales, and Friday personal income, consumer sentiment. The real big deal going forward in the next couple of weeks to see if this economic activity picks up as the weather moderates. We're hopefully about to turn a corner here, and let's face it, this super cold winter has put a damper on economic activity. But I would say the trading range, the 2.6 to roughly 2.8 in the 10-year notes is basically what we're gonna have, what all traders should look at using. We're simply not in trending markets in these interest rate vehicles at the moment. I can reach at 800-500-2461 to discuss any futures market. Have a great trading week. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.